Hey everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day so far. I decided to take myself up on that little challenge I said, and it's super duper early. In fact, I've just got back from my morning walk. I'm still wearing my hoodie. I don't know if you can see this or not. It was part of the random rack I was given. It was part of my gift from Chloe. I love it and I tend to wear it every morning now, so it's so cozy and really good for the walk. So today I thought that going off of what I said yesterday, I would try and spend some time refocusing this sugar-free challenge for Cancer Research UK by telling you a little bit about the person who inspired it. So this is my nan. Her name's Patricia Pearson. She was a great individual. I say great in both a good way and a bad way. She was a huge personality. It wasn't always a good thing, but when it was the best thing. One of the things I was always told growing up was that my nan had once reduced a boxer to tears with just her words, which is both awe-inspiring and absolutely terrifying. And it's not something I would personally aspire to, but it is something that it lasts. It's a legacy. It's one of those stories you can tell. And I grew up with my nan, so I'd sometimes go around her house. When I was younger, I was pretty much around her house every morning. In primary school, she lived literally, it was like my school, my nan's house, and she was in the restricted area of the playground, and I would sometimes sneak to that restricted area just to see my nan or my nan's dog Rambo. So that was my little renegade moment as a primary school student, being a bit cheeky. And in secondary school and sixth form, she again lived very, very close. My nan had a tendency to move a lot, but she lived close, and I would go there with my partner and maybe some of my friends in break times, and we would have Mars bars and a drink, and we would just spend some time with her. Sometimes I'd go after I got out from school and had dinner with her, and it was lovely. Food-wise, my nan made the best toffee apples in the world. I've never been able to replicate the recipe. It was her secret. Well, it wasn't a secret, but no one could make them like her, and they were amazing. She also made a really great Chinese curry, which I can replicate, and it always reminds me of her when I have it. So those are some really great, well, the Chinese curry is a really great way to connect with my nan. Toffee apple, I'm working on it. I got a new recipe, and I will be trying it, and when I do, I'll video it, and I'll give credit to the person who gave me the recipe, because I'm so grateful to them. But my nan did pass away, and it was from cancer. Huge thank you to Rowcroft, who took care of her in her final days. I couldn't be more grateful for the service they provided. They were exceptional in every single way. We even had Domino's pizza on the day that she was sadly going to pass away. We were waiting by her bedside. We were starving, and we just asked if we could order something in. They were perfectly fine with it. We got ourselves some pizza, and it was surreal, but it was very much needed, very much appreciated. And yeah, I have the most vivid memory when I was in school. We got a talk on why you shouldn't smoke. And afterwards, I went to my head of year, crying my eyes out, saying I'm terrified because my nan smokes, and I'm worried that she's going to get cancer and die. And we spoke through that, and it wasn't a reality for many, many years. And then one day, she got lung cancer, and she told us. We rallied around her. There's no doubt that it was cigarette-based She used to smoke a hell of a lot. She had times where she quit. I was super duper proud of her. She had times where she smoked. I was sometimes more judgmental than I needed to be. Telling someone not to do something is never going to change anything, really. People change when they want to change, and sometimes those changes come just in the nick of time. Sometimes they come too late, and that's just the way it is. So, about my nan, she was an amazing Cockney queen. She was full of life. She loved Mills and Boon, which I didn't really get as a kid, but now I'm like, oh yeah, Nan, I've got your number. She always humoured my love of animals, even though sometimes I don't think she shared it, but she would always definitely, she'd get pets so that I could enjoy them as well as herself, and she had amazing budgerigars, and she's the reason why we have Rooney, my pup, and I have a lot of memories, good memories of spending time with my nan. She was, she could make you laugh like nobody else, and she did the sweetest things. She was a complicated individual, but she was passionate and she was frank, and she was a real character, and it's really hard for me to feel like she's gone, because she's left such an impression on my life and she was such a big part of my life that I don't feel lost necessarily. Obviously I'm never going to see her again, and that is really hard to reconcile sometimes, but it doesn't feel like she's gone, because I have so many fond memories of my nan. She was such a strong personality that it lasts, and it's impacted me, and I always have it, and I'm always going to feel it. So I never feel like she's gone, because she never could be gone in my life. She really couldn't, and I love her, and my charity work with cancer is highly driven by her. I did the Rowcroft walk for her. I'm doing this for her and for anyone else struggling with cancer, and I will continue to fundraise in my nan's name probably until the day I die. God knows what from, but yeah, it happens one day, and I hope that when I do eventually pass, that I leave such a loving presence in the world like my nan did. And I think I'm going to leave it there. If you do want to donate, then please do so. The information will be in the description down below. I love you all. I hope that this insight has been at least interesting to some degree. I know that it's very personal and that's not going to appeal to everyone. I'm so sorry, but I thought that it's important to focus on the people who motivate us, and I wanted to honour my nan, Patricia Pearson, who was amazing. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Take care. Bye.